so delightful to be here.
Thank you so much. And I know you're coming all the way from the United States, right?
Yes.
So welcome to our humble abode in Ghana.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Right. So you know what? For me, one of my ladies here, she wishes to be. They call her Osofuma, Miss Sandra, right? They call you Osofuma. Use the microphone for me, Sandra. Sandra is the Osofuma in the house.
Yes, please.
Why do they call you Osofuma?
Maybe the way I dress, the way I carry myself.
The way you carry yourself. But is that enough as a woman, to be, a Christian woman and a woman of influence?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because I believe that the Jesus that we serve is very influential and is still influential. Yeah. So we cannot be back. Was thinking that because we are Christian, we can't be forward, we can't be loud, we can't do what Christ will want us to do. So influence is a very powerful word.
Right. For me and most people, when we're growing up, Christian women were boxed in a certain way.
Yes.
You couldn't go here, you couldn't stand here, you couldn't speak here. You had to be of a certain way to be accepted as a Christian woman. And I think that was the definition of humility at that time, right? How different is that time from now?
Now, it's not as, and you say, when we were growing up, this is my 12th year of doing this conference.
Wow.
And by the grace of God, I've done it in the U.S., Atlanta, for this is the 12 years.
Yeah.
And 2 years ago, God asked me to make it global and take it to other places. So being a Ghanaian, I saw it fit to bring it home.
Right.
And this conference is just to say thank you to women that are doing something for the Lord. Because normally, as you said, the pastor's wife, the evangelist, those people that are working so hard, you go to every church, and there are more women than men.
That's true.
And they are doing their work, but they are never been mentioned.
Yeah.
And that is why God gave me this mandate, to be their voice, just to gather them once a while and to say thank you.
Oh, wow.
So I think we live in a generation now that we need the voice of our mothers. We need the voice of our young women. We need a voice. Not to just sit down. This is not the season or the time for just being in the kitchen or just being at your corner. But I believe that we all have something to share. We all have something that we can do.
Yes.
And we cannot just leave it to just the men. So I think this is our time.
It is our time.
I think so.
It is our time. So for those who actually are watching us this afternoon, who are wondering, it's our time, but what do we do to make sure that we are able to impact or be impactful in the society? What can a Christian woman do?
The first step is to know who you are. Because once you know who you are, it will help you in every aspect. I always say that, look at what you are doing. Look at the show. Look at how brilliant it is.
Right.
But hardly will people stop you and say that, oh, you are doing an awesome work. Hardly will people do that. So if you don't know who you are, you cannot impact anybody. You cannot influence anybody.
Right.
So you have to know who you are, who God have made us. Then it will influence the way we carry ourselves. As she said, maybe the way she dressed. Your dress, I am a reverend pastor, and my dressing does not define me.
I like that.
Yeah, my dress, I tell my church people, please don't put me in a box.
Right.
So my dressing does not define me. But knowing who you are will help us to impact and influence this world.
That's great. Now, if you say your dressing doesn't influence you, the Gen Z is watching us this afternoon. Some of them, I know you people. I know you very well. Some of them will say that, if I wear things like I'm showing all that cleavage and wearing the short dresses and be exposing myself, it shouldn't define me.
It should.
Okay.
Because I believe the Bible says that we are wonderfully made. God thought of you. I have a mentor young, and I tell them, one of the things, when you go to England, I live in England for some time, the way they carry themselves, the Queen, the way they carry themselves, there's a little bit of expectation there. And if you really know who you are, as I said, you don't have to expose anything to be beautiful.
That's so true. That's so true.
You are beautiful the way you are. And if a man respects you and know your value, you don't have to reveal anything to them to know you are beautiful. When I met my husband, I didn't reveal anything.
I like that. I like that.
I didn't reveal anything, but we are married for 25 years.
Ooh! Okay.
Yeah, so I don't think revealing those things and showing those things is what attracts. Actually, I always tell ladies that when you do that, those that you are attracted, I call them the hunters. They don't value you. Any man that value you will want you covered.
I like that. So it's very important that as young ladies, when you're stepping out there, you get yourself covered.
Yes.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And covering does not mean that you are not beautiful. Covering does not mean that. I believe, God created us and gave us some unique things in our body.
Yeah.
And when we talk about fashion and when we talk about being beautiful, we don't, some ladies say that, I want to be sexy. No, you don't need to be sexy. You want to be beautiful. Beautiful is powerful than sexy.
I like that.
Because we are not selling anything. But beautiful make you know that you are all that. One of my conference, I call it that you are all that, So being beautiful is not what, like you have to be short or things have to be long. You just have to dress the way God have,
Yes.
You are a package.
Yes.
Just dress it up very nicely. So, some of us will have some nice legs. If you want to, a skirt here to let the people know that God created the nice legs. You are free to, you know what I'm saying. But not where they don't have to see when they haven't paid the price.
I like that. So they have to pay the price to see. I like that. So
they have to pay the price to see it. And they will value it forever.
Wow. Deep one. Deep one. So you are celebrating women.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
I'm so excited. So 12 years ago, as I said, God gave me this mandate that once a year, I should gather women that are doing something for him to say thank you to them. So I started with pastor's wife, just pastor's wife, because I believe that pastor's wife, there must be a school that will tell them what to do. Because you just married your husband. They went to pastoral school.
Exactly.
But you just go in and nobody tells you what to do. You smile too much. Some church members are offended.
Oh, yeah.
You frown your face. Oh, the pastor's wife. So it's like so much expectation and you don't know. And sometimes it's very, very hard to fit in the expectation of the work that your husband does. So if we don't take care with all those things, it makes us, some will just reserve back, some become a little bit offended, bitterness here and there. So just to let them know that, hey, it's not, nobody calls you. You are pastor's wife. I believe it's a calling. But nobody put you there. God put you there. And he have you covered.
Right.
But just to encourage them. Because I am a pastor, wife, and I'm also a reverend. And it's not easy.
It's not easy at all.
It's not easy at all.
What are some of the challenges?
The challenges is sometimes the combining ministry with family life. Because I have 3 children.
Wow.
My firstborn is 25 years.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and so sometimes combining, ministry work, like I'm here, they are there, you know, those things. But God, grace make it possible.
Possible.
Yeah.
So Unstoppable, that's
Yes.
the name, right?
That is the name.
Okay. So when is it happening? And what are we to expect during the event?
So Unstoppable is happening on 21st of this month,
Ooh,
February.
nice,
Love month.
Nice.
Yes, and it's happening at Best Western in the Airport Residential.
Okay.
And the expectation is to select some pastors' wives, women that are working for God, you know, evangelists, apostles, gather all of them and to say thank you.
Okay.
For all you do, your sacrifice that nobody sees. Some of them feed the homeless. Some of them spend their own money doing things for the Lord.
Wow.
And nobody is saying anything. But God wants them to know that He has noticed. So He just want to use my mouth to say thank you.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you to them. So it's going to be a very wonderful, I call it's not a normal women's conference. So we are going to have panel discussion talking about like balancing ministry with life. We are going to touch on fashion.
Okay.
We are going to touch on pain and betrayal, you know, and all those things after divorce, relationship not working. So we're going to be breaking some things down. And we also will trust God to give everybody that comes to the conference a token from Women of Influence to take home.
So then who can attend and who can't attend?
So it's for anybody that is doing something in the house of the Lord. Even if you are usher, those who clean the church bathroom, nobody say thank you to them.
Right.
Nobody say thank you to them. So anybody, those who take care of the children, Sunday school teachers, you know, pastors' wife, evangelists, apostles, they are all invited to be honored that day.
That's great. And so it's happening this 21st. Do they have to pay something to be a part of it?
No.
Okay.
No, it's free.
Right.
But it's very costly.
Okay.
But the reason why I can't charge is because I can't say, okay, God says I should honor you, but pay me to honor you.
Right.
So that make it not to. So it's free. Everything that's going to happen that day is free. And it's in all just to say thank you for what you do.
That's beautiful. God bless you for this. Right. So the time again is, what time do they have to get there?
The time is 10.
10 a.m.
And I've noticed it's not Ghana time, please. If you come Ghana time, you come at the middle of the program.
Right.
So 10 sharp.
a.m. Okay.
Yes.
So anybody who does work in church is invited. It's
Yes.
open to all.
It's open to all.
Do we have to register?
Yes,
Okay.
please, because it's very, very limited space now. I've been so blessed when I landed and I checked the page and the number that I've registered is huge. So it's very limited now. So everybody should go to www.womanofinfluenceglobal.com.
Okay.
If you want to come, please, you need to secure your tickets.
Okay.
there.
All right.
Yes.
So it's free of charge, but you have to register. So if there's anybody here who probably works in church, maybe Sandra, you work in church. What do you do in church?
Please, I'm part of the prayer warrior team and also an usher.
And also an usher. Okay,
Yeah.
so you qualify.
You qualify to be there.
Yes. You also work in church. You teach Sunday school. Okay, good. So you just go on there and you register. So it's www.womanofinfluence.com.
Yes.
And then you register and you'll be there. And you learn a lot because it's not just anything regular, but you go and learn a lot. And I like that. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you.
We are
Thank
very
you.
grateful that you found time and you came here. And you're also going to put smiles on the faces of those we hardly say thank you to.
That's what we are trusting God for.
We thank God. Thank you so much. Anything
Thank
you want to
you.
say before you go?
Yes, I just want to throw it here. This has been in the state for 12 years, and by the grace of God, we are here in Ghana. I'm trusting God that it's going to be a yearly program that we're going to have to honor the women that are doing. I call them the saints. They are doing something for the Lord. So I'm very, very happy and delightful to be the vessel God is using at this time to do this.
Thank you very much. We are grateful. She's Reverend Mrs. Preppy, and she's doing this on 21st. It is at Best Westin Hotel. So if you know you're a woman in ministry, I'm talking about those of you who do everything with regards to the work of God, whether you're a pastor's wife, whether you work in church, usher, cleaner, whatever you do in church, make sure you register and be part. She just wants to say thank you. God is using her to say thank you for your service to the house of the Lord. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much.
All right.